Welcome to Look and Feel Your Best. I'm Gina Birch, along with Dr. Patrick Flaharty, who has been in private practice as a facial cosmetics specialist for more than 20 years. During this time, he has performed more than 20,000 facial plastic and cosmetic procedures on his Southwest Florida patients. His thorough training combined with extensive surgical experience make him uniquely qualified as a facial cosmetic surgeon. Dr. Flaharty is dual trained in ophthalmology and facial cosmetic surgery and is the medical director of Azul Cosmetic Surgery and Medical Spa with offices in Naples, Bonita Springs, and Fort Myers. Good to see you, Dr. Flaharty.
Good to see you, Gina.
And welcome to our guests. We have some very special guests with us today.
We do indeed, yes.
And you are all sisters? Yes. Oh my goodness, I'm going to introduce you. So we've got Sharon.
Hi.
Hi, and Connie.
Here.
And Terry.
Hello.
And Colette. Where are you ladies from originally?
Originally, we're from Central Illinois.
Okay.
So we're kind of all over the place now.
Yes. Now, do one of you live in Southwest Florida or have a...
I do.
Sharon?
Yeah.
And you're the one that got all of this you were the ringleader of the gang,
Yeah.
aren't you?
I get the credit.
So tell us how you were first introduced to Dr. Flaharty.
Well, actually, I had a friend who mentioned Dr. Flaharty to me years ago and said, you know, if you're interested in doing anything, he would be great. So I went online and found information, you know.
Now, didn't you meet this person on a plane?
Actually, I did.
This is a fun story.
Okay. I just moved to Naples in like the year, I think 2000. And a friend of mine from Cincinnati was coming to visit, and she said she met this plastic surgeon doctor on the plane. She sat next to him, and she said he was so nice. She said, if you ever decide to do anything like that, I think you should give him a call. And so, you know, I just kind of put that in my memory bank, and it's been probably 15 years ago.
So Dr. Flaharty, when you first met Sharon, when she came to you for a consultation, did you know she had 3 other beautiful sisters?
No, I didn't, but Terry was with her at the time because they sort of scheduled the surgery at the same time, a few days apart. So Terry was taking care of Sharon for the first few days, and then vice versa. So then after that, though, they mentioned that they did have 2 other sisters and that they might be interested in having something done. And so that's kind of, things started to roll forward from there.
So how did this come about? Sharon, you'd met somebody on the plane. You were obviously, or when you first moved down here, thinking about having something done to turn back the hands of time. So how did the two of you, how did this all come about?
Well, actually, Colette.
Oh, now we're bringing Colette in.
Colette came to visit me in, I think, February, and we were kind of looking at property in the Naples area for her, and that was actually a ruse because she really wanted to look for someone, for a plastic surgeon. And so she kind of got the ball rolling, and then I remembered, you know, my friend telling me about Dr. Flaharty, and I went online because I wasn't sure I remembered his name correctly. So I went online and I found Dr. Flaharty, and I called Susan and made an appointment for me, and I was just going to take Colette's picture. So before I could go to the appointment, Terry calls me from Palm Springs and tells me that she is interested in plastic surgery and could I find her a doctor. And I said, oh my gosh, I have an appointment, you know, next week with Dr. Flaharty. So she leaves Palm Springs and flies to Naples.
Wow.
And Susan was nice enough to get us in at the same time. So,
had the 4 of you discussed plastic surgery and wanting to look as young on the outside as you feel on the inside before, or did all of this just kind of snowball and happen at the same time?
just snowball.
Well, I've been dreaming of it since I was like 20. I always told people, I did, you know, it bothered me.
We all
Just-
talked about it.
Yeah, just in passing, you know.
But maybe not as much with each other.
No, yeah.
I mean, a little bit, but.
Yeah, but it is mainly, I'm going to do that at a certain point. It's what I want.
So
But-
you two did the surgeries back to back. How was that?
Oh, fabulous.
What, Terry and I, yes.
Yes,
I
yeah.
did it, and either 2 or 3 days later. I think I did it on a Monday and Terry did it on a Thursday. I remember now.
Right.
And, she did beautifully. So I took care of her. And then when I had the surgery, which she was only a couple days out, and she took care of me. And I mean, it was like a process I never dreamed it would be that easy. And
Dr. Flaherty, have you done plastic surgeries on people, mothers, daughters, sisters, siblings before, or is this a first?
No, I've done, interestingly, lots of husbands and wives, then number of mothers and daughters, and brothers and sisters, and even sisters, but never 4 sisters. So this was definitely very unique.
Okay, so we have the two of you. We have Sharon and Terry who did it first. Then how did the two of you come in next?
I did mine in July. They did theirs in June, and I did mine in July. And
So it was rapid fire.
it was rapid fire because we wanted to pull the trigger fast before we changed our minds.
Or did you not want your sisters to look better than you longer?
Well, yes, that's where Connie comes in. She was kind of the holdout, but she said, nope, no way.
Yeah, my husband really wasn't on board when they was going to do it, and I was not liking particularly my neck. And talk about, I hate my neck, I hate my neck. Well, he couldn't see that there was anything wrong.
which is wonderful.
And then they got theirs done, and they looked so good. They went through the surgery so easily. Sharon was texting on the way home from having her surgery, because I was a little bit worried about, how that was going to transpire, and my husband was concerned about that as well. But once they did it, and I talked to him about it, and he was not really on board. And then we went to visit the family, and he saw everyone, and we're on the way back, driving back, and he said, so when are you going to do it? And I'm like, I thought you didn't want me to. And he said, well, you're going to do what you want to do anyway. But I wanted his approval. I didn't want to go against his wishes, but the thing that turned him is after I had it done, and he said, well, what do you think? I said, I'm very pleased.
Well, I think one of the things that Dr. Flaherty is known for, and you can speak to this as well, as making you look younger and natural, not someone who you're not or you weren't to begin with. And that's a big difference, and I think that's very important to note, right?
Right. Yeah, I think natural results are really the most, for me, most important. And I think probably every cosmetic surgeon has their own style and their own sort of approach to the field. But for me, maybe it's from my Midwest upbringing. I always feel like people don't want to really look different. They want to look better. They want to look refreshed, but they don't want to look different. So the perfect compliment is really when people say, wow, Florida really agrees with you. You look great. Have you lost weight, or your hair is different? Those are sort of the perfect compliments, because people know they look better, but they don't know why. Because it can be a very nice, subtle, natural enhancement. Patients don't want to look surgical. They just want to look refreshed.
Well, thank you so much for being here. Congratulations on your transformation. You all look beautiful, and Dr. Flaherty said as well that the beauty comes from the inside, not just the outside, and he just helps polish that up a little bit, right?
Well, yeah, they're a special group, as you can see, and so we've had a fun day, and I'm really grateful to you guys all flying in to spend that time with us. It's been really special for us, so thank you.
Again, we have Sharon, Connie, Terry, and Colette. Thank you again for being here. Contact Azul Cosmetic Surgery and Medical Spa today for your consultation. Offices Fort Myers, Bonita Springs, and Naples. AzulBeauty.com.